Mic check, mic check. Are y'all here? Let me know if y'all here. If y'all are here and y'all can hear my voice, please put your aliens in the chat and we should get started in just a minute. Oh yeah, like and share, like and share, like and share.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien. ATLien.
Get ready, get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. I didn't see no ones in the chat. I was like, can they hear me? I hope they can hear me. Okay. Y'all can hear me. Let me see. Let me see. I don't see no ones. Okay, there you go. Okay, okay. Thank you, Darren. I appreciate it. Maybe I didn't ask for ones. Maybe I asked for aliens. I don't know what I had asked for. Okay, I appreciate y'all for the sound check. Because I'm like, did they hear me or not? Okay. Shout out to the squad. Y'all got in here quick with it. Okay. The Patreons was in here first. Shout out to my patrons on Patreon. Thank you, Zaleen, for the super chat. Thank you, Maydan, for the super sticker early. I appreciate y'all for contributing to the stream before I even got started. Y'all are a blessing to me. Okay. Stephanie, for you, was the first person in the room today. Okay. Y'all see these people in the green. Those are good old channel sponsors. They get special emojis and privileges and stuff. The Patreons get special live streams, and we're going live on Patreon tonight. Hopefully, if I don't run too late with all these topics. Okay. And yes, look, there go JB in here. Okay. We got a whole bunch of people in here. And shout out to my subscribers. Listen, you don't have to pay a thing. You don't have to pay a thing. Only thing I do is maybe sit through an ad or two to be a member of the squad. Just subscribe and you can be in here with us too. Okay. And shout out to Facebook. I would be remiss if I did not mention the Facebookers in the building. Normally, DL Schuler be over there holding it down, honey. But I don't see DL Schuler. He ain't here today. He didn't show up for work today. Okay, shout out to DL. Okay, because I be seeing him most of the time, but he ain't here today. Hope he ain't mad at me or nothing. Okay, you know, people be getting mad at me sometimes. But hey, I appreciate you. You was the second one in the chat, Joyce. Okay, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. Second person in the chat. Okay. Now we got a whole bunch of topics. Y'all see all these people I put on the thumbnail. Y'all don't normally I try to put at least like 3 little people, maybe 4 on the thumbnail. Try to put a whole gaggle of folk up here. Who is all these people? Lord, I got Mason, Betha. Okay, I got Riley Burris. I had Nia Long. I got Kanye. I got Cynthia and Mike Hill. And I got Junkie Dineva, child. Junkie Dineva, better known as Funky Dineva on the YouTube, child. I had to put him in here because y'all was gonna blow me up if I did not. Look, and then unofficially, I got Mr. Manhands again, TS Manhands Madison, because apparently he is in his feelings and mad and angry and bothered. I didn't even know, child. It is what it is. We could talk about everybody who I make mad. Let's just put everybody in the pot, okay? Let me see who I should start with first, okay? Let me see. Y'all let me know who y'all want to start with first. Put in the chat who y'all would like to start with first. And I would, this is y'all's show, okay? You said you here, but you weren't first. You said Junkie. You want to start with Junkie. Y'all want to get the trash out the way early, okay? That's what y'all you somebody said Riley. We got one Riley and we got about 15 junkies. Okay, let me go ahead and start with Junkie. What can I say? I be trying to be nice. I create cute little nicknames for people because I don't go dirty. I don't think, but apparently my nicknames be, sticking daggers in their back and stuff. Well, Junkie, apparently, according to the streets, Junkie was suspended from his job at Flop Soul, aka Fox Soul. They had stole Nene Leakes show TGIF. Remember when Nene Leakes was doing this and she was saying, this the read session. Y'all remember that? Nene came out and she was trying to get all the gays together at the Lanithia, and they was gonna talk about pop culture and stuff. And then coincidentally, about a month later, Claudia Jordan and Junkie Dineva and Al Reynolds and Gary with the T popped up on Flop Soul. Y'all remember that? Well, apparently were on the curb. And see, somebody said that Claudia actually confirmed this in a DM. So they didn't send me a copy of the DM because they thought that I might out them or something. But I never reveal my sources, but I'm gonna believe them. They said that Claudia confirmed that there was some trouble, and that they didn't resolved it now. They didn't resolve it now, but it was some trouble. So I was going. I went and did my little research because y'all had told me. Remember, not 223 had talked about it. We talked about it open topics. How they had brought up Nene at the end of the show. Okay, let's see if we could bring that up one more time so we have some clarity. Shout out to not 223 for giving me this tea about the little drama they had on their show. Hold on, I gotta pull it up because I didn't expect y'all to want Junkie early. Hold on, let me see. What show was it? Where it was? Oh, okay. I think it was this one. It was 8 days ago because he was suspended for about a week or two or whatever. So here is right here, and we're gonna go to the end where it was at. Okay, and so let me put it in here, and then I'm gonna put my disclaimer up for those of you who don't know. Y'all can read along with me as I disclaim as I disclaim that this is a fair use. Okay, hold on, y'all read it along with me. Copyright disclaimer. Look, I know it by heart by now. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act, blah, 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 blah. Allowance is made for fair use of for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are doing research over here. Okay, Queen Beach, here we are researching. So in our research, we dug this up. Okay, there go Claudia, and there go Al, and there go Junkie, right? So Claudia, Al, and Junkie at the end of the show, I guess they had took questions from people in the comment section. They love to copy everybody, but they take now they're going y'all, did I freeze? Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm still talking. So during that little time, somebody suggested that Nene should be invited to the show. So what had happened was, you hear me now? I'm back. Okay, thank you. I could do this while I because I'm on two computers. Y'all know we need a backup to the backup. So Claudia, here, let me just play a little bit of it. Hold on.
We talked about it while you fell off. You just laid her completely out.
Damn it, I want to be there for that. All right. Hey, real quick, this last story before we get to the questions.
Spaces and funky Dineva.
Wait a minute.
Squash it, and then someone will say,
wait.
No shade, no.
Hold on.
Wendy says, Q, what happened to your red lipstick?
Okay, we now already know what happened to the red lipstick.
Another Al question. David Oliver says, does Al wear booty pads? No shade, no. He got a big booty. Sorry, I answered for you, but
I just want to know why I get all the ugly ass questions. Hello.
Officer Jeremiah says, I have a question, Al. Please give me a policy topic to write about. Please, I'm in school and I'm taking social welfare policy. Okay.
A policy topic? Anything in the inequities related to credit. Tomorrow night at Peter Thompson.
I don't hate this lady. I really don't. And if she was I'll read her, and then we're back at square one. TV Ray says, Claudia, would you ever invite Nene Leakes to a sit down on Cocktails with the Queens? I've said before, I have no problem having a sit down with her. We've actually had sit downs. We sat together at Crustaceans and we took a picture together. We talked at another event in Atlanta. And I think what happens with us is we squash it and then someone will say something. I'll see a like of a shady comment and I'll get mad. I'll read her and then we're back at square one. But I have no real issue with her. Like, I don't hate this lady. I really don't. And if she was willing to come on, we could definitely have a talk or a talk off camera.
Hey, let's do it.
So this is apparently what caused the strife when Junkie Dineva jumped in and started discussing what he wanted as opposed to what Claudia wanted. Allegedly. Hold on, I'm here. I'm trying to wait for my dog to quit barking, y'all. We always have some interruptions. Hold on, here
I'm seeing her tomorrow night at Peter Thomas' birthday party with Jocelyn Hernandez and Nene. Let me see what type of magic I can work.
You know what else too? Ask her to come here.
Right. Let's see if she'll come to tea.
Catch this. I don't want her as a
I've been reading and y'all can't hear me. Oh Lord. Okay, let me rewind. Okay, let me start over. Okay. First of all, Junkie Dineva interjected and said what he wanted on the show as opposed to what Claudia wanted. And Claudia is first to tell you that this is her show. She came up with the idea. She stole the show from Nene Leakes. Y'all can't tell her what to do on her show. You want me to rewind it a little bit? I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit, okay? Hold on.
Says, Claudia, would you ever invite Nene Leakes to a sit down on Cocktails with the Queens? I've said before, I have no problem having a sit down with her. We've actually had sit downs. We sat together at Crustaceans and we took a picture together. We talked at another event in Atlanta. And I think what happens with us is we squash it and then someone will say something. I'll see a like of a shady comment and I'll get mad. I'll read her and then we're back at square one.
So Claudia admits that social media basically dictates everything that she does. She's like, somebody will like a shady comment and then we back at square one. So here is when things went left.
I have no real issue with her. Like, I don't hate this lady. I really don't. And if she was willing to come on, we could definitely have a talk or a talk off camera.
Hey, let's do it. I'm seeing her tomorrow night at Peter Thomas' birthday party with Jocelyn Hernandez and Nene. Let me see what type of magic I can work.
You know what else too? Ask her to come here.
Right.
Ask her to come here and participate in the whole show.
Let's see if she'll come to tea.
But catch this. I don't want her as a one segment guest. I want her on.
Look at Claudia.
To do the topics with us.
Oh, that's a good ask, Q. All right, I got it.
And look at Claudia. Claudia was trying to try her best. She was like, "Oh shit, not today." Hold on.
I got this.
I think would be good with me her is a talk first off camera, so it's not a moment that gets made for the show, for the blogs, and it could get messy. And I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in a real resolve, not a fake one. You know what I mean?
Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention to all the body language and everything that's going on. The clincher coming up towards the end. Hold on.
Like we squash it and then we do the show.
That's
then
fair.
It's more like it's real, I'm totally up with that.
That's fair to you.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
A moment, but go
right.
I know you want a moment.
Look at Claudia's face. Look at that one eyebrow up. They be trying their best, but they be streaming live. Live ain't for everybody. But hold on, finish. Let's finish. Hold on. They smiling, but the tension is thick. Hold on.
Shit.
now we got to rearrange our whole
right. Exactly.
If I'm gonna have my moment, then we gonna bring Michelle Brown and Star Jones.
Oh hell
no. If she gonna have her moment, and then we're gonna bring Michelle Brown and Star Jones. If she gonna have her, she has to put her government name up on a flippity floppity flop show. Told y'all I be living rent free in these people's heads. Okay. But this is probably got her cursed out because y'all know I got the true tea on Junkie Dineva and his cocaine shenanigans and his stealing my washer and dryer and his being evicted and all of that. Okay. So that stuck him like a knife, honey. And Junkie Dineva can't hold water. He probably cursed her out soon as the cameras was off. Hold on. They smiling now.
I say, come on, bro.
Hold on.
But catch this. I don't want her as a one segment guest. I want her on to do the topics with us.
Oh, that's a good ask, Q. All right, I got this. I
think would be good with me and her is a talk first off camera, so it's not a moment that gets made for the show, for the blog. Moment that we're gonna bring Michelle Brown and Star Jones.
Oh hell no.
Bring them on. I say, come on, bring
that we not doing.
Bring them on.
Let me try to get a real quick one. Sheree.
Yeah, so that issue right there, I'm sure got Claudia cursed the fuck out. And no shade, if somebody was the it is what it is. He can't go nowhere without nobody saying my name, and that's his Achilles heel. Okay, he is in his feelings every single time somebody bring it up. He said it, I think, at this beginning of the show. He was saying how can't nobody say nothing about me except that I've been evicted and that I was on drugs, and that was years ago. And then at the end of the show, Claudia brings up my name. Karma is a bitch. Okay. Karma is a bitch. So anyway, long story short, whatever issue that they had kind of came about through that allegedly, word on the curb is, and Funky got mad and he and Claudia exchanged a few words. And of course, Claudia used her pull because it's her show to get him suspended. But y'all know they can't do the show without him because it's a YouTube show and they use his YouTube following in order to get views. So it is what it is. Claudia feels like she can hold the show by herself, and apparently she can't. I give him the props for that. I mean, Vicky, what are you doing? I'm sorry, my dog is over here acting up. But yeah, I give him the props for that. But that's it. But there's that. What y'all think about the drama, honey? What do y'all think? You said Junkie is not thinking about you. Okay, well, I'm not thinking about him either. I'm just reporting the news. What you mad at? You subscribe just to tell me that the girls are fighting. The girls are fighting, honey. It is what it is. But there is that. Now, it's not a stretch. It's actually true, but y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. I know that y'all don't want to believe it, but it is what it is. He making guest appearances. Well, that's what he want to do. That's what he want to do. I feel like everybody's success is whatever they feel that it needs to be. If you want to be working for the rest of your life, me, I prefer not to work. I prefer to gather my checks and, sit around on my ass and make YouTube videos at my leisure. But that's just me. Other people like to do a lot of work and work hard for it and sweat and, get it. But I feel like I didn't work a lot. I have worked a lot, and I, have my gains, and I sit here and I, chillax. But anyway, you believe it? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe it. Okay. Put a 8 in the chat if you do not. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Claudia got cursed out by Junkie Dineva. I put a 8 in the chat if she did not. Let me know, honey. Let me know. Okay. You believe it? Okay. All right, you believe it. Lisa says she don't believe it. Okay. Y'all believe it. Okay, I see y'all. Y'all believe it. Listen, y'all ain't gotta believe it. I listen. I don't make the news. I just blog about it. It's up to you to believe it or not. Okay, but my track record stands for itself. Now I'm the one who told you what had happened with Al, and it was true. And the only reason Al got his job back was because I did a video about it. Okay, but anyway, let's move on from Junkie Dineva. Okay. You said this Michelle. What you say? This Michelle show, not Flop Soul. Okay. He has no control. You right about that. She cut him where it hurts. She sure did. Okay. And look, at the beginning of the show, I wish I had a timestamp, but I'm not gonna, click around through the whole show. But at the beginning of the show, somewhere around, he said something about, people always talk about him and that the only thing they can say about him is that he been evicted. And she used that against him at the end of the show. Y'all know Claudia is sneaky. Y'all act like Claudia is trying to redo her image. Okay. Claudia is a nasty lady, honey. She be saying some nasty things about people, but I'm digressing. Okay. You said, why I'm acting so funny? How I'm acting? What I did? I believe you all are friends, low key. I have real friends. I don't have no internet friends. But anywho, let's move on. Okay. Cynthia Bailey. Cynthia Bailey and Mike. Let's talk about this. Everybody has been speculating about Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. Y'all remember just a few months ago, Mike Hill was saying that he couldn't believe that they made it to year 2. Now they coming up on year 3, and we don't know that they together. Y'all remember they used to share so many videos together. They used to do live streams together. They used to do these awkward kissing videos and stuff together. Now all of a sudden we rarely see them together at all. If anything, she in his comments, but they are never pictured together. Now tomorrow, watch, it's gonna pop up. They're gonna post a picture together or something. But there's that. He said, why did Al lose his job? We moved on from that. Go Google it. Okay, go to YouTube and type Al Reynolds fired, and you will get the tea on that. Okay, we always got the tea around here. It's in a whole video where we talked about it. Now, you said Cynthia was too thirsty. Well, it was chill 10, 10, 20. Wait a minute, it's today. No, it's tomorrow. Okay, it's tomorrow. We'll see if they celebrate their anniversary tomorrow and what's gonna happen, because they've been real quiet. People say she took Hill off of her Instagram. Let me go look. Let me go look, honey. They said she took Hill. It used to be Cynthia Bailey Hill, and now it's just Cynthia Bailey. Oh, it is. It is. It is just Cynthia Bailey. It is not Cynthia Bailey Hill no more. Okay, let me see. Okay, she hanging out with Kenya and stuff. Okay, she is at Lake Bailey. Okay, she said she love a good jumpsuit. That was just a day ago. Cynthia is at Lake Bailey. Cynthia trying to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Look, she gonna be on BravoCon, but she say she coming back because she's a legacy housewife. That's what she said. Oh, you said it's 10, 20, 20. Oh, I got it wrong. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, Cynthia been in Atlanta. She went to the Mary J. Blige show with Kenya. Okay. So listen, where is your husband? You didn't talk Kenya into I mean Kenya didn't talk you into leaving your husband, Cynthia Bell. She was hanging out with Sonya. So Cynthia look like she trying to get her job back to me. That's what it's looking like to me. But meanwhile, where is Mike Hill? We ain't seen Mike in a long time. Mike used to be all up through every video, every post. Let me see what she talk about in her stories. Nothing. Talk about the fashions. She at Bravo. Okay, she's at Bravo. That's it. That is it. Meanwhile, Mike has been working. He in California. They got a dual coast marriage. They bi-coastal. Okay. Let me see what Mike Hill has said. Hold on. I'm going over to Mike Hill. He said she is bored and misses working. Is that what? Mike is. Ooh, it's been a challenging season, but it's also been one of. Oh wait, is this got a naked lady on there? What this say? It's been a challenging season, but it's also been one of learning and growth. I appreciate it all. It only makes you stronger and better. Thanks to all who continue to pray over me. What does that mean? Then he got all the men in here. We got Ralph. We got Dennis in here. What does that mean? Oh, there goes Cynthia. Cynthia put some praying hands in there. Okay. So what does that mean? It's been a challenging season. Mike is over there at home by himself making videos. Okay. He said we need to get out of the habit of accepting things that's just the way they are, especially if things are effed up. Ooh, the change begins with you and won't begin until you challenge your mindset. Did Cynthia like that one? I don't see that Cynthia like that one, honey. He said, get out the habit if things is effed up, honey. Ooh, so Mike is over there doing what he do. Okay, let me see what he say on this one. Don't allow people to make you feel bad or guilty when you're protecting your mental. Self-preservation is not selfish. It makes sense. Why drain all of your happy in order to fill someone else with some of the joy they should be able to get for themselves? Don't be selfish. Make some sacrifices, but put your oxygen mask on before applying air to others. Look, it's a whole lot of subliminals over here. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody sent me some a little while ago, said that Mike had put Cynthia out and she was back in Atlanta, like with all her stuff. So I don't know. Okay. All I'm saying is that it wouldn't be too far fetched. He had been accused of, sending his unmentionables on Snapchat that time. Y'all remember that? He was accused of being in somebody's DMs one time. He was accused of cheating one time early on in the marriage. When they first got together, he had all his women friends over there. So I don't know. You said Mike don't want Cynthia. I don't know what Mike want, but it don't look like they together. So I mean, this is just speculation. Look, I'm wishing for them the best. We never want any couples to break up, but look, this pandemic that caused a lot of people to come to their senses and be like, I don't know if I like you like that. You haven't noticed that? Like the pandemic, and right after the pandemic, like it was a little shaky for a while with some people. And then next thing you know, all these divorces being filed. Like it's a lot of divorces coming up, honey. Her mom was sick. I understand that. I understand that. It's her karma. Okay. Mike didn't stop cheating. Well, that's that. He'll be on marriage boot camp next. Well, I'm sure they'll be back together if Cynthia get her job back. Mike will be there front and center smiling, honey, because he need that press. Let me see what y'all think. Put a 5 in the chat if you think they still together. Put a 9 in the chat if you think they broke up. Put a 5 in the chat if you think they still together. And put a 9 in the chat if you think they broke up. Let me see what the people say. Hmm. Okay, 9. You think they still together? Okay, 9. 9. Okay. 9. Okay. 9. You said 0. 9, 9, 9, 9. She Mormon said they still together. Okay. Well, who knows? Who knows? Wishing them the best. Okay. It's listen, the reason I always question their marriage is because I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I talked about this before. They actually met prior to being on the Steve Harvey morning show. They actually met with Claudia Jordan and Mike Hill when Claudia Jordan and Mike Hill had a podcast back in the day. It was called the what was it called? The Untouchable something. I don't know, the Unsomething podcast, right? And so Claudia and Mike had invited Cynthia on there. And it was right around the time that Cynthia had, gotten divorced. And Claudia was trying to act like, Mike had a crush on Cynthia, and Cynthia was acting like Mike wasn't her type, or Cynthia wasn't Mike types, or whatever the case may be. But they became friend unstable. Thank you so much. Unstable. Yes, y'all remember that. Y'all remember that? They actually met on that podcast first. And then months later, they appeared on the Steve Harvey show as if she didn't know who Mike was. And I was like, what? I don't know. That relationship seems a little sketchy. Okay, I don't know if I believe this relationship. Maybe this relationship is just made for TV. Because remember, Cynthia got outed before when she was dating that other gentleman, Will. Y'all remember that? And they had no on-screen chemistry at all. So I'm feeling like, Cynthia, because she got divorced, she felt like she needed somebody to continue to carry her peach. And she went for it and she did what she did. It was built on a lie. Yup. Because look, in my interview with Cynthia way back in the day, we was talking about how it was a whole bunch of like single people on the show, and that she was like one of the only married people. And to me, it felt like she did not want to be a single person on the show. But that's just me. Okay. What's up, Bunny? I see you. So anyway, moving on. A lot of y'all think they are not together anymore, and some of y'all think they are. Sending them best wishes. Okay, if you just getting here, go ahead and like this video, please and thank you. We got a whole bunch of topics. Okay, moving on. Okay, we got Riley Burris, Kandi Burruss's daughter. Okay, Riley Burris has been on the blogs, honey, because apparently she done lost a lot of weight. Okay, and Kandi posted it on her page, and then all the blogs picked it up because it was a TikTok, and so all the blogs looking like, what the hell? Is this a filter? What is going on? Hold on, I'm gonna show you a little bit of it. Hold on. I can't play the music though. Okay. So here it is. Said that's the daughter that likes spending money. Okay. And she said Kandi is the mom who makes all the money. And they doing a little shimmy, 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 shimmy. So listen, Riley looks amazing. She done lost a lot of weight. It is a very dramatic weight loss. Now people are speculating in the comments, what she do? How she do it? I need to do what she did. Okay. I need to do what she did too. We don't know. Okay. People say that she worked out. People say that she on the shot, Ozempic or something. People saying that she got VSG. I don't know what she got. All I know is she is very, very thin. Hell, she is thinner than Kandi. She is thinner than Kandi. But you said she got the lap band. Oh no, she look weird. Listen. She looked the way she want to look. Okay. All I know is people have been speculating what is going on with Riley. And you know how we are over here. When somebody loses a hell of a lot of weight, sometimes it may be for health reasons. Same thing when people gain a hell of a lot of weight. It might be for health reasons. It could be for anything. So when we start speculating and then months down the line, something comes out that something wasn't right, then you gonna feel bad. So just go ahead and wish her well. Okay, she always wanted to be skinty. Okay, she's dancing, she's not afraid of it. She clearly wants y'all to see that she lost a lot of weight. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. He said folks need to keep their mouths off folks' children. Well, folks shouldn't put their children on the social media, and their children is grown. So there's that. You said it's not natural weight loss for sure. Okay. Well, okay. Moving on. Moving on. Like this video if you just got here. Like this video. Okay. Another couple. Another couple in the news. Y'all gonna make me talk about Sheree and Martel, whether I want to or not, aren't you? Aren't you? Sheree Whitfield was out this weekend with Martel Holt, and apparently he filmed the scene with the Real Housewives of Atlanta crew. Okay, Martel and Sheree were dates at Sonya's husband's party. Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture. Hold on. Hold on. Like this video. I see y'all. I see y'all. And then they trying to say that Kenya got into an argument with him. I'm not sure I believe that part. But hold on, I'm trying to find one of the Housewives blogs that had it. Shout out to the Housewives blogs, but they be keeping tabs on this because I do not. The Peach Report, maybe. Let me see. There she is. Well, even the Peach Report don't get it. The Peach. Oh yes, they do. Here it is, right here. Okay. So Sheree and Martel, they dressed up for the party. Okay. Sheree, she says Sheree Whitfield pushing through with new boyfriend and love and marriage star Martel Holt at Aaron's Ross birthday party last night. Okay. Eric Robinson took the pictures. We need to go over on Eric Robinson's page and see what's going on. Okay. So Sheree got her a built-in boyfriend now. Okay, finally, because Tyrone wasn't doing nothing. Tyrone wasn't trying. Look, she said Tyrone was clout chasing. What she think Martell doing? But anywho, there's that. What y'all feel? How y'all feel about it? How y'all feel? We don't care about no scamming, Sheree. Well, it is what it is. I had to bring it up because clearly. They said Martel had words with Kenya for what Kenya said about him on the reunion. And as if we care, because Sheree was acting like she didn't know he had babies and he had cheated on his wife and all that. But we know she knew. We know she knew. We know this is all a scheme set up by Carlos to come with y'all with the BS. Okay. So basically the reason it's good for Carlos is because it will link his show to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is clearly what he wants. Like, think about it. Carlos rarely talks about Love and Marriage Huntsville or any of his other shows when he's on his podcast. He talks about what? The Real Housewives of Atlanta. He talks about the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast. He has all of the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast on his podcast. That's all he talks about. So now he has a reason. Now he has a reason. And we still haven't seen Sheesh by Sheree. Where is the She by Sheree? Who is the mole leaking all this stuff already? The production company better get these people together. They better. Martel is looking for the next show to join other than OWN network. Well, if his wife and ex-wife and kids are on OWN, I'm sure he'll still have a little role, I guess. She don't pay. Got another story. Oh, y'all hilarious. Cardi unfollowed Sierra because she quoted Nicki Minaj's tweet. Oh, okay. But anyway, Martel is an opportunist. Yes. Well, fake relationship. You think so? I think it's a PR relationship for sure. I believe that they're only together to take pictures. They are an attractive couple. He's in the gym, she's in the gym. They can take pictures together. They both on reality shows. It's a match made in PR heaven. Okay. It is what it is. Real Housewives of Atlanta is so tired. Right? It's so tired. Anyway, let's move on from Sheree and Martel. Okay. Who else we got? Mase and Diddy. We talked about Mase and Diddy just the other day. Okay. You remember Diddy was saying that Mase still owed him $3 million and that Mase was a fake pastor. Then Mase responded basically saying, listen, I got all the receipts, they all in your mama name. Well, Mase then clapped back yet again because people was on Mase ass. People was like, listen, Mase, you was a pastor, you shouldn't be on here talking to these worldly people like this. And Mase said, I'm gonna tell you why I did what I did. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you Mace's response. Now, I was really surprised at Mace's response. Mace said he gonna set the church straight and the damn people straight. Hold on, we gonna watch a little bit of it. Hold on. Mace said what he said. He said what he said, but he said some more. Here he go right here. Let me put my disclaimer up yet again. Okay. Hold on, because this on YouTube. Mace might flag me or something. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Yada yada yada. Allowances made for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all already know. Okay. Y'all already know. Now let me see what Mase had to say about how y'all said that he responded.
My name is Mase. I wanted to talk to you guys for a moment. Is it okay if we have a conversation today? In fact, let me take my reading glasses and put those on. These are more cool. This is more for business. Like we need.
Okay, yeah, he already started off extra. Yes, Mase is a preacher, child. Mase still cute with his dimples. Okay.
To handle today, okay? So today, I wanted to talk to you. I know yesterday you probably felt a certain way about the way I communicated, but I'm very unapologetic about the way I communicated because I know what I said was right. Maybe you didn't like the.
Look, I'm gonna have to pause every now and then to talk to y'all so I won't get flagged. A and B, just to let y'all know that I was very impressed by the way Mase enunciated his words. Now, y'all, we already know he talked a little slow, he raps slow, but I didn't realize he was so smart. Hold on.
The way I said it, but I know what I said was right. And I want to tell you why, if the devil can use him aggressively, then I want you to know God could use me aggressively. I want you to also know you may not like my delivery. You might say, well, listen here, why did you say it that way? I cannot speak to people outside of the church the way I speak to people inside the church. I got to know my audience. Isn't that what you would say if you're talking to a people? The first thing you got to know is your audience. And I also want you to know that the thing that's really stirring up so much confusion is because for years, these guys have organized a mass organized effort to slander my name behind the scenes.
Look, Mase, listen, he ain't reading or nothing. He is look, it look like he's off the top of the dome unless he got a teleprompter. Mase is really telling us what we need to hear. Hold on.
So every time I say something, you're just seeing my part because their part is behind the scene. But I want you to know I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I'm anointed for it. I'm anointed to dethrone evil. I want you to know that. So don't be worried for me. If anything, pray for me. Pray for the things that you don't understand, because I know there's a big misunderstanding between you. The first thing that comes to my mind is about how in Proverbs 18 and 17, the Bible talks about how you can hear one side and it seems right until you hear the other side, until it's cross-referenced. You don't know that so much of the truth has been missing from what you've been informed about. The second thing.
Ooh, it sounds like a read to me. Wow, Diddy was over there high as a kite. Honey, Mason came up and he up here reading the scripture. He gonna throw the Bible on you, Diddy. You in trouble, Diddy.
Thing I want to talk to you about is the story about Isaiah 40. What is that? Isaiah 54 and 17, where the Bible talks about in Isaiah that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So if you see me being aggressive, it's because I know no weapon formed against me shall prosper. But isn't it sad that that's the only part of that scripture people understand? The very next statement in that scripture, and it is loaded with content. It's loaded with revelation. But the very next part of that scripture says, and if any man, or any tongue rise up against you, you shall refute it. And that's what I did. He said,
boom. I'm sorry, but he said, if any tongue rise up against you, you shall refute it. Y'all forget that part, honey. Y'all forget responding.
Something, and I refuted it. I pulled it down because I knew it wasn't the truth. And I dealt with him as aggressively as he has chosen to deal with me. Another thing I want to tell you, the third but not last thing. Think about this. I went through every step on how to deal with him. Every step on how to deal with Puff biblically. I dealt with him biblically. That's why.
Ooh, okay. Listen. He telling y'all what he did. Y'all need to pay attention. Y'all need to write this down because some of y'all be going about it the wrong way. Hold on.
Felt aggressive about it. I felt like I did not have to change my strong approach because number one, I went to him as a brother when things were not right. Secondly, I went to him with a witness. That was Rodney Jerkins. Like the Bible says, if you don't get it right with him, go back to him with a witness. I did that. The third thing it tells us to do is go to the church. Bring it before the elders. I reached out to his bishop. His bishop declined to mediate the situation. So I just went to step number 4, which is mark him as a publican and have nothing to do with him. And that's what I did lyrically. And that's what you guys have a problem with. So I don't know if it's me or you got a problem with the Bible, because all I did was handle it the way you're supposed to handle it. And I'm up for all the smoke he has to bring. Puff can't.
Look, May said he is ready for war and he's bringing his Bible with him. Okay, that's all. That is it. Okay, he just need to talk with him the way he do in this video. He say he tried. He say he went and he took Rodney Jerkins with him. He say he went to took the bishop. He say he did everything he had to do, and now he's doing it the only way he know how to do it.
Can't beat me at anything, and he knows that. And I'm up for the challenge. And until I see you again, just know I may do a lot of things you don't agree with. Pray for me like I would pray for you, instead of letting your voice be used against something that could be a phenomenal change for our culture. We don't need no more leaders like that. We need new gatekeepers.
That's the gag right there. He's saying that Diddy is one of the gatekeepers and he's trying to dethrone one of the gatekeepers.
There's ever been a company, just think of this, that handled those people that way for 20 straight years. you wouldn't keep them in leadership. So why should we keep these same gatekeepers who have done nothing but exploited us and used our talents against us for their own gain and their children? Until then, I'm signing off. This is Mase. This is Mason Betha. However you know me.
May said, look, would you he said a whole word. Like, would you still be using a company that stole from you for 20 years? Would you still be, putting that person on a pedestal? He said he needs some new gatekeepers, and he said it very well. Look, he did not look. He did not look away. He did not read on the paper. May said what he said. I wonder how long he practiced that. That was good, honey. Come on, Pastor. Come on, Pastor Mace. Okay. Anywho, he said, "Did he not ready? Did he not ready for that war?" I was like pleasantly surprised when I saw it the other night. I was like, "Look at Mace." Okay, Mace still got them bars. Well, he is a pastor, he is. But there's that, like, who y'all, what y'all think gonna happen? Y'all think Mace gonna ever get his money? What do y'all think? Look, you got Diddy calling him a fake preacher. You got Diddy saying, show him the receipts. Mace said he already did that 3 times, and he done took Rodney Jerkins up there with him. He dropping names. He said he took the bishop up there. The bishop didn't want to get involved. He said he tried to come to him as a brother. Like, how much he gotta do? He said, "You screaming? No, no, no." Well, there's that. Diddy got it. He need to just go and cut the check. He owe that man some money, allegedly. Look, remember he said that Black Rob is gone. All these people gone. All these people that was under Diddy are now broke. Okay, but Diddy made money off of them in the record industry, in the entertainment industry. You said take him to court. Mace will get his money when we find out who killed him. All you had to do was put some music behind the words and he will have a hit. Okay. Mace said, Mama got the receipts. He did. He said, your mama got them. Everything in your mama name, Diddy. Anywho, moving on. Who do we have? Ime Udoka and Nia Long and his mistress. Now we knew all along it was a white lady. We knew it was a white lady, but now they put the white lady picture out on the internet, and other people are saying, "Leave the white lady alone. She didn't do nothing. She was just working." They're trying to get their family back in order, but hold on. Everybody say, hold on. Here's the woman that was revealed. Shout out to Black Enterprise, posted this earlier. Uh, I didn't want to put her picture up at first because I didn't know how true it was, but I had seen the picture. But here they said white woman. They said white woman. They so wrong. Black Enterprise, y'all so wrong. Said white woman revealed to be mistress who had affair with Nia Long's man, Ime Udoka. Okay. Look, there she is. Red hair, everything. Okay. According to the Daily Mail, a 34-year-old devout Muslim, married, no, a devout Mormon, married mother of 3, Kathleen Nemo Lynch, has been identified as the woman who was creeping with former Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka. Okay, listen. Are we really surprised? Are we? I don't think we are. Lynch reportedly landed a job with the Celtics as a team service manager. Lynch and Udoka soon did the team a disservice when the affair took flight and upended Udoka's career and hurt his family and longtime fiance Nia Long. It was previously revealed that Lynch's job was to serve as a team liaison, arranging travel, game tickets, and even lodging for Celtics family members. She reportedly did so for long and helped her family move to Boston. Lynch got the job because of her long-standing friendship with Danny Ainge, who is 63, who was once the team's executive director of basketball operations before he left last year. Ainge got Lynch the job, according to the outlet. And he says he's disappointed about the affair. The relationship to the Ainge family or where she went to school or her religious affiliation had nothing to do with the severity of punishment. The good thing is that everyone regrets what happened and is taking responsibility and humbled and trying to fight for their families and lives back. Oh, they got a picture of her with her husband. Hold on. Let me scroll up for y'all. They got a picture of her and her husband in her. Okay. There she go with her husband. Okay. That's from her Facebook page, allegedly. It says Black Enterprise previously reported President of the Boston Celtics, Brad Stevens, became emotional during a press conference while discussing the cheating scandal and said the affair was upsetting to many of the franchise's female staff who were dragged after social media speculation about the woman's identity targeted other women besides who it was. Okay, remember that's why I told you I didn't want to put nobody picture up there because they was putting everybody picture up there. Thank you, Techie. The affair reportedly came to light when the woman's husband overheard a conversation on the couple's doorbell camera. Udoka was suspended for the entire 22-23 season and released a statement apologizing to his family and the Boston Celtics. He said, I want to apologize to our players, fans, entire Celtics organization, my family for letting them down. I'm sorry for putting the team in this difficult situation, and I accept the team's decision. Out of respect for everyone involved, I will have no further comments. Well, there's that. And then meanwhile, Nia Long, we talked about this the other day. They said she's staying. She said she don't stay. It is what it is. Her ex-husband, well, her ex-boyfriend, who is the father of her oldest child, they all have a relationship, a co-parenting relationship with Ime Udoka. And he said that, that they're trying to work it out. Was the doorbell camera hit? Exactly. We already know the doorbell camera was on the doorbell. The man, they probably was talking in the driveway and the man zoomed in and listened. I don't know, child. This fool been messing with Molly Ringwald. Those doorbell cameras be getting folks in trouble, child. They sure do. They sure do. I can tell you stories too about my Airbnb, honey. It's somebody's husband had rented my Airbnb, but I ain't telling this. This they mess. I ain't in it. Anyway, moving on. Go ahead and like this video. Like this video. Like this video. It's 2,900 of y'all in here counting Facebook. Okay, you said Nia is back in LA. She back in LA for now. Okay. Nia Long knew about this affair. He just her baby daddy. Okay, well, that's true. If you ain't married, you single. That's what, isn't that what Taraji has said? Let me put that Taraji video up real quick. Hold on. Let me put this Taraji video up real quick. What Taraji said. What is on this finger? Let me go right here. Sip of tea. Sip of tea. Shout out to Sip of tea. Of tea. Over on oh, that's the wrong channel. Hold on. How that happen? View. It says, oh, it's two P's. SIPP of T. Okay. Y'all need to spell y'all names right because I be spelling it the right way and y'all be spelling it the wrong way. And then I be getting okay, hold on. We're gonna put this up when hold on. Here she is. Y'all let me know if this is true or not. Oh, let me make it big. And let me let y'all hear it.
On this finger, here, this finger's naked. No one gets claimed. You don't get claimed. You don't get claimed until you claim me. Period. I can't do that. So if you're not serious, don't even open your mouth. Shake my hand and keep it moving. Because I'm looking for, I've accomplished so much in my life, and right now, I just want someone to share it with.
Absolutely.
If there's nothing on that finger, if you ain't married, you single. Okay. If you ain't married, you single. Okay. Moving on. He said call Peter. Y'all so crazy. Hey Tay Boogie, what's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Look, it's unfortunate the situation, but it seems to be exacerbated simply because of who is his baby mama. Okay, Nia Long is a icon, iconic actress in the in the black community. We love Jones. We love all the movies she's been in and everything. And nobody would think she would ever get cheated on and all of that. So I feel like if he wasn't with her, this wouldn't be as big of a story as it is. It would be, swept under the rug. You would have got suspended. We wouldn't be talking about it right now over and over and over again. But we do. Okay. But we do. If she decides to be with him, that's her business. Okay. Now, if she knew all the facts before we did, that's her business. Some of y'all still stay with y'all baby daddies and y'all husbands after they cheat too. So listen, no judgment on my end, but it's just the fact of, look, it's like waited to exhale, honey. You cheated with me with a white woman? Oh, yeah. I was your lover and your secretary, and you was up here cheating with that lady. Anyway, I digress. I digress. I digress. You said, Taraj, you need to take her own advice. Oh, tell her, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Last but not least, Twitter banned Kanye West as if we care. It's about time somebody banned him. Instagram suspended his account. Twitter has suspended his account. Kanye West has been on a rampage for several days. I don't know what it is. They say he was having an episode, but then again, I don't think he having an episode because he always have an episode when it's time to sell something. Anytime it's time for his fashions to come out, anytime it's time for his album to come out, anytime he's dropping a song, all of a sudden Kanye got smoke for everybody. And DL Hughley even said that too. He was like, Kanye is not crazy. He know what to talk about. He know to talk about the black people. You don't see him dragging no white people. But then that's what he did this time, honey. He went on the Twitter, and here is what he had said, honey. That got his Twitter taken down. We've been like listening to Kanye all this time. We like, Kanye. We tired of you, Kanye. We don't want to hear about you, Kanye. But here you go. Kanye pulled a Nick Cannon, honey. Kanye said, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on the Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda. This one tweet got his account suspended and he can't tweet for a while. Now, only thing it had to take for him to go at Jewish people, and it was a wrap. Now, people are clapping back, honey. Michael Rappaport, who called Kenya a gorilla that time. He online talking about Kanye can't be talking about the Jewish people. Now all the Jewish people is dragging Kanye. Remember when Nick Cannon said the same thing? They made him meet with all these Jewish leaders and everything. So it is what it is. He got banned from Instagram too, child. It is what it is. I'm tired. I'm tired. You think Kanye is a genius? If he labeled himself that, and if y'all think that that's what he is, I don't know what he is. All I know is that a lot of things he does is questionable. You hear, Gene? You gonna wear his White Lives Matter shirt? Let me know. That Kanye fashion show stomping through muddy puddles. I'm just done with Kanye. You gonna buy some of them boots? You gonna buy some Kanye rain boots? Let me know. Okay. You still love Kanye? I love the college dropout Kanye. I be listening to Kanye and stuff. I mean, Kanye now he a little touched. He a little touched. Like Kanye does not like black women. He does not like listen, but he went at the lady, what's her name? Gabrielle, the Vogue editor, one of the editors of Vogue, and he went at that black lady and put her picture up and had everybody dragging her and harassing her and bullying her. I was through with him then. Y'all know I am pro black woman, and I did not feel that he wasn't doing that to Gigi Hadid and all of them. Like he wasn't talking about these white women and what kind of shoes they had on, but you trying to drag the black woman. I did not like it. Okay. So everyone can be talked about besides the Jews. Clearly, that's what they say. He's a little bit more touched. Well, but apparently they made up. Vogue even issued a statement after he posted her picture, and he took it down and he kind of apologized or whatever. But I just don't. I'm not capable for Kanye at all. Okay, never. Kanye ain't no genius. He's an attention seeker. Okay, It is what it is. You know, when he connected himself with Jason Lee, it was already a colorist Jason Lee. Come on, son. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. I think Kanye is one of the people who like OJ when Jay-Z said I'm not black, I'm OJ. Kanye's like that. He don't think he black. He think he Kanye. Like he, is over all the races. He don't he's not Jewish, he's not black, he's not this, he's not that. He's just Kanye. So I don't listen. We off that. What do y'all want to talk about next? I've been on a whole hour. Let me put a link in here for y'all to call in and let me hear what you have to say. I know y'all wanted me to talk about the last thing that was on here is TS Manhan's Madison. I really don't have nothing to say. I reported the news. Okay. I told the people that Bros flopped because it was about a white gay couple, and they're actually using the token black gays, T.S. Madison and Miss Lawrence, as the face to get more black people to the film, and it's not even a movie. And I pretty much told y'all everything in the last video, and it's getting a lot of y'all agree with me because it's like the person who wrote the film and produced the film, Billy Eichner, who he's all on his page saying the straights don't support the film, but you don't see T.S. Madison or Miss Lawrence nowhere on his page. And then when they go on their little interviews and stuff, you see Miss Lawrence and T.S. Manhan sitting there on the side, and you see the white people sitting on this side. It's like, child, if y'all don't go on somewhere. But anyway, I rock with the LGBTQ IAX community. I wish they make a whole new Noah's Ark. I remember Jump the Broom because somebody brought that up the other day. Noah's Ark was great. Jump the Broom was great. Ian Patrick Smith did that thing when he wrote that film, that series or whatever. So I mean, that there's like relatability when it comes to whether we as straight women will go and support certain films. If we don't relate to the story, then it is what it is. So there's that. So he over there calling me a gorilla, honey. He over there having a whole meltdown because I said that his movie flopped. Okay, if a whole black man in a wig want to sit on his platform and call me a gorilla, then he got bigger issues than me. Way bigger issues. Only thing I could do is sit here and show up. I'm more woman than you will ever be. So I don't have to read. I don't have to curse. I don't have to yell. I don't have to scream. I don't have to put on no makeup. I don't even have to comb my hair. I'm going to be the woman that you wish you was born as. And I don't mean to look, I know a lot of transgenders going to be offended with that. That is what it is. But I don't consider T.S. Madison transgender. I consider him a cross dresser because he is the first person to say that he is a nigger. He is the first person to say that his dick is bigger than everybody's. He is the first person to say all of those things. He even went on while we here, let's go ahead and be missing. He even went on some show, Pierre show, right? And he was trying to read Corey Holcomb for calling comedian Pierre gay for having T.S. Madison on his show. So anyway, he said a whole bunch of things to Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb then clapped back, calling him a straight nigga in a wig, called Pierre gay, said that T.S. Madison deboed him into calling him attractive, said if T.S. Madison was to ever ask him if he was attractive, he'd be like, nigga, who you talking to? Like he said that it was a lack of respect, because at the end of the day, these are all men. But again, you see T.S. Madison, T.S. Manhan's Madison, when it comes to women, he has all this smoke. He want to fight. He want to bully. He want to get in your face. He want to call you all these monkeys, apes, and gorillas, but he don't have that same smoke for the men. What's up with that? Is it because he's attracted to the men and he hates women? What is it? Can a psychiatrist call in and let me know what it is? Because I've done nothing but what other people have done. And if my opinion is differing from someone else, why is it I gotta get beat up about it? Why we can't just agree to disagree? If I don't like, a film, or if I talk about, certain stories, what difference does it make? Why do you want my I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway. Yeah, he want my approval so damn bad. You said Kaya was beating him up all in his head. He hate women. Listen, we can I put the link in there for y'all to call in if y'all want to call in. I retweeted. Yes, he has vagina envy. I retweeted the video what I did when he was talking about the maxi pads. Cause I mean, my thing is that's one of the things that proves that he hates women. But we gonna look at this Pierre thing. Cause I done got off track real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna look at this Pierre thing real quick. Hold on. Y'all click that link. You exhausted, Techie? I'm exhausted too, Chad. Hold on. Corey Holcolmb and T.S. Madison. Hold on. I'm on YouTube. I'm looking it up. Corey Holcolmb claps back at T.S. Madison and Pierre Edwards. Corey Holcolmb destroys comic Pierre and Transformer T.S. Madison. Corey Holcolmb 5150. T.S. Madison reacts. So this, like, everybody's talking about this, but you coming at me because I said that your movie flopped and it did. I don't get it. Hold on. Let me go in. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Hold on. This is what he had said about Corey Holcolmb.
Yeah, I will fight for you to express yourself.
That's right.
I went against Corey Holcolmb and shit against for you and shit. I'm like, man, he was trying to tease me. I'm homosexual, whatever. Because I had you on the show.
He said that you were homosexual
because I had you on the show. And I said, hold on, you have Flame and Roll on your show, player. Let's not do this now.
He possibly found me more attractive than Flame. He probably sees Flame as a homeboy.
Right. So you think he sees you as a female?
He could have. I don't care how much do I look like a man to you?
So you think he was saying that about me? Because he might want to be sitting here?
Yeah.
So he was dragging. Hold on. I want to find that video. So how you gonna diss your friend Flame over the situation and say that he sees Flame as a man? Y'all don't think that was a little wrong if that's his friend? Hold on, where is it? And here is what. Hold on, let me play this. This is a reaction video though, but this had all of it in there. Shout out to, who is this? Carter Reacts. Carter Reacts had all of it in here, and I want to show you all of it at the same time. Hold on.
Coming at me on the.
Let me rewind.
This is Corey Holcolmb. About to come on my show.
Much drama coming at me on the internet. You bust. Marcus was telling me about one when I came in. What happened, dog?
There's people who don't like you. Yeah. I will fight for you to express yourself.
That's right.
I went against Corey Holcolmb against for you. I'm like, man, I'm gonna fight.
I don't know what happened with Corey Holcolmb. Tell me.
I mean,
I'm here now. So what's up?
He was trying to tease me. I'm homosexual, whatever. Because I had you on the show.
He said that you were homosexual
because I had you on the show. And I said, hold on, you have Flame and Roll on your show, player. Let's not do this now.
Well, see, the difference is because he possibly found me more attractive than Flame. And I'm not saying that Flame because Flame is a beautiful trans woman, but he probably saw her in this space. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And so therefore he probably felt in a space like, oh, well, that's my homeboy. Because
with Flame,
okay. Flame is not a homeboy. I look at Flame as a woman.
Sure, okay.
I've always looked at Flame as a woman, but Flame identifies as he, she, we. I identify as she all day. I don't care how much do I look like a man to you?
I mean, no.
I don't look like a man to a lot of folks, and they could lie. They could tell that lie all day because I walk broad daylight. I walk through. I busted through. Because hands and feet don't make a woman. My aunt was 6 feet tall with big hands, big feet.
A penis don't make a woman either. Wait, here's what Corey Holcolmb did.
Pierre and Beyond. Huh? Beyond. Oh, Pierre, he got a Pierre, and they call him T.S. Madison. Is on your ass. That's cold, man. That man tried to instigate drama with a nigga with titties. And they called the
nigga with titties.
On your ass. Right.
Who is that? I didn't even. Well, now I gotta look that up. Now I gotta look that up.
This man sat up there. Everybody saw him instigate drama. That's what you did with Gary White. Yeah, you came on this show and act like you was misjudged. You's a bitch ass nigga. I saw you motherfucker instigate that shit with me and a motherfucking fruit booty I don't even know. You tried to kick up dust. It is so funny. I was like, look at him egging dude on. Oh man, you a real hoe ass nigga, dog. You a different kind of dude, Pierre. But you want the drama. You want the drama. You done went and found confidence later in life, be acting like you motherfucking super duper hellified. You know, man, Pierre, I ain't got time for you. You not relevant. You don't sell tickets. You was doing this way before I was, man. You called me, asked me how to start a podcast. Now you trying to get a swole fruit booty to be mad at me. That mark punked you on your show. That's some weird shit on that motherfucker.
Oh my God!
Was with him right in his face on the show. He told Pierre, he said,
"No smoke for Corey Holcolmb at all."
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
What?
Now that ain't gonna lie. That's embarrassing, dog. That
And
you
let him
got
talk to him like that?
you got a fruit booty talking about body parts with you. A man with titties talking about body parts with you.
I know you're bigger than Corey because you comfortable with over here with
Whatever he said. I heard a little bit of it. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh my God, look at him egging it on. He want to start some shit. Man, my crowd ain't coming to see your buster ass nigga. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all fucking with me. My crowd ain't coming to see you. They wouldn't laugh at that shit. Pierre, you was in Hollywood for a while. They ran you away. You used to do movies and stuff like that. They ran you away. What you do? Something like that? What happened, man? That's what you did, didn't you? Egging on nonsense, man. What is wrong with that man? That man, Pierre called that grown man attractive. I'm telling you, dog, niggas don't do that. They just, Pierre, just come out the bag, man, and then you won't be mad at me no more, man. Dog, you called a man attractive. How do you fix that?
Oh my God.
At least Aries Spears can say it was a skit. The big head fruit booty said, ain't I attractive? You was like, yeah, you attractive. That's worse than what Aries Spears did when he kissed the dude in the mouth.
You was blushing too.
Y'all weirdos, man. And you did it to try to make me look bad, but you played yourself. Now I don't know who this is. I hope she don't start playing with me because I don't know you. I ain't got nothing to say about you, man. But you punked that mark right on his show. You couldn't flirt with me like that. If some man said to me, don't I look good? I'll be like, who are you talking to?
Oh my Lord.
It'll go bad in there, man. That's what I'm saying. Y'all keep getting these weirdos the courage to do things that's going to end up with hospital, jobs, or worse. Stop playing with men, with a man who's obviously insane. He made you say he looked good, and I think that you think he looked good.
I gotta leave you guys with a quote.
Ooh, I'm just saying. So all these men will look at you and tell you a man, but as soon as I say it, then I'm wrong. I'm just confused. But anyway, let me go ahead and take some calls. Wait a minute. I want to play the part where he said, am I attractive? Then I'm gonna take this call. Hold on. He said, aren't I attractive? Hold on. He said, is this it? This it right here.
Tried to kick up dust. It is so funny. I was like, look at him egging dude on.
Watch out now. Watch out now.
And
So
Flame, my bitch.
Oh. So Flame is his homeboy, you his home toy. Ooh.
Or he was at home playing with a toy.
Yikes. All right, let me get up. I saw. Oh.
I don't pay.
I don't think Corey's like that.
I don't pay
know.
niggas. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find.
You know Corey gonna hear this, right?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God. I mean, no.
All my life, I've had problems with fat niggas.
That Mark punked you on your show. That's weird shit on that motherfucker. That motherfucker.
Look like a man to you?
I mean, no.
Do I look like a man to you?
No.
You see how you compliment me? You see how you can tell me, Master, you're beautiful. You look nice.
Yeah,
because you know it is what it is.
Right.
You comfortable and you cozy, right?
You see how you compliment me? You see how you can tell me, Master, you're beautiful. You look nice. Because you know it is what it is.
Right.
Anyway, there's that. There's that. That's all up and down the internet right now. If you Google Corey Holcolmb and T.S. Madison, like everybody is dragging him and talking about it. But you got all this smoke for me? Okay, moving on. Like this video. 1814 dirty dready. Wait, 1814 dready head. Hey, how you doing?
1814 dready head.
Dready head. Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I just wanted to come on for a moment. I would show my face, but I actually got Noxzema and stuff, cleaned up my face a little bit. But I just wanted to say this, Michelle. I used to do YouTube videos and stuff as well. So I have a lot of respect for your show. You are not afraid. You say what you have to say. What I really love about you is you don't go so dark and dirty to where it gets disgusting. And I, at one point, was a fan of T.S. Madison. And what pisses me off is when someone gets that dark and that nasty to where you feel the only way you can be heard is that you have to disrespect a woman to that point of you want to talk about her breasts, what she smells like, all the things that you are inspiring or trying to be that is still not even complete. It bothers me to that point. Now, I'm a YouTuber as well. I've been gone for almost 8 years, but I'm coming back. But my thing is, I respect how you do it. You say little things like little Mr. Man hands and things like that. That's not hurting anything.
I don't even care about him calling me Eric Coleman. Like at the end of the day, it is what it is. But my thing is, I'm not for personal attacks. That's just me.
It's little things. You say little things, and it's not hurting anything. I wish I would have thought of Mr. Man Hands. Hell, I'm gonna put it on a T-shirt if I can. But my thing is, you don't have to get that dark and that nasty. And when I was watching the video, clearly, when they say that all you do is sit and watch them, clearly all they do is sit and watch you because you wouldn't have known. And I don't want to hear nothing about somebody came back and told you that's somebody came back and told you fucking lie. You watched it like the rest of us watched it. And what else does she do other than make YouTube videos? Well, isn't that the same damn thing that you do? Because you're not a movie star, you're an extra. You're not even the lead. And you're talking about you're going to be getting up there accepting awards. What award will you be getting? The movie sucked. That's the end of it. The movie sucked. All the gay people did not support it because all gay people, some have taste. Can we say that? And that was tasteless.
Ooh.
Noah's Ark was on Logo. It didn't flop. People went to go see
the Jump the Broom movie. Remember?
And it didn't flop. And it didn't flop either.
Right.
But that which you were in was a flop. You're talking about, well, it was number 4 out of number 10. Well, 4 from 10, that's still not number 1. So what are we talking about?
You're right.
I just wanted to get that out. I have respect for you and your show. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm not a fan of of TS anymore. I'm really sick of that part of it. I'm kind of over it. And I think it's just disgusting that the only way you feel you can be heard is you have to talk to women or down them that way. He could say, the Gary Coleman thing that he used to say. I thought that was kind of cute, but it wasn't dark and nasty. But when you start going into what people smell like and everything else, it's just not necessary. And I'm not even a fan of that person anymore. Well, and I just had to get that off my chest. I had to get it off my chest, Michelle. I'm sorry, but I had to.
But that's okay. I appreciate you calling in and get back on YouTube because I feel like
Oh
everybody
yes, ma'am.
deserves
I'm coming back. I got a lot to say, and that will be one of my targets.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be
Yes,
looking
ma'am.
for you 1814.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am. You have a good one.
You too. Goodbye. Hold on. Van. Hello.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Hi, Van. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I guess we're talking about something about T.S. Madison, correct?
Well, that was the last topic. We've talked about so many other things today. We talked
Okay.
about Funky Dineva being suspended from Fox Soul. We talked about Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill possibly being separated. We talked about Riley Burruss's weight loss. We talked about Sheree and Martel Holt filming for Housewives. We talked about Ime Udoka's white mistress. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. Mase and Diddy, Twitter banning Kanye. We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. T.S.
So what
Madison
would
was
you,
just the last thing we talked about because he's last.
so what would you like to talk about then?
But you can talk about whatever. What would you like to talk about?
Okay, I'll just do, I guess, an overview of what you just mentioned. I didn't join right at the beginning. I joined probably about 15, 20 minutes ago. When I joined, you were talking about Funky Dineva and T.S. Madison. With T.S. Madison, I was listening actually to her live earlier. Now, you were you the woman she was talking about criticizing for trying to read for criticizing the movie?
I guess so. I don't know.
Oh, well,
Say
you know, Maddie is an entertainer, so I mean, I would take what she says with a grain of salt. And you've been a long time.
He used to stalk me. That's you may not know the history. Maybe you need to Google the history, but he used to stalk me. So there's a varied history.
When she was Timothy, before she changed to T.S. Madison.
She's always been Timothy to me. When we were in court, he had a wig on and he was Timothy. So the judge called him Timothy. I'm calling him Mr. Manhands.
Okay, so are you doing it just for satire and to joke, or do you really believe that T.S. Madison is man and not a trans woman?
Yes, I really believe T.S. Madison is a cross-dresser. Yes, I really believe it.
Okay, now she stated, and I know you more familiar with it than I am, and I've been familiar with it the last few years on the internet, especially since I'm a fellow trans-identified person. Maddie, of course, been in it longer than I have, and she had mentioned she was on hormones and had some surgeries, but hadn't had the gender reassignment surgery. Now, is that the reason that you call her a man, because she hadn't had the surgery? Because, mind you, let me remind you that
let's just start here. Okay. I call her a man, him a man, because he is a man, because of all the things that he has said about me. I call him a man because of all the disrespect that he's given me. I call him a man because he leaked my phone number online and tried to bully me. I call him a man because I don't battle with men. That's why I call him a man, because at the end of the day, everything that he's done to me, everything he said about me, everything that he's done, making fun of maxi pads in the bathroom, all of those things indicate to me he's a man. He's not a woman, period. So, I mean, it's not about an entire community. This is about him. And, that really is all I really want to talk about with him. I really don't want to continue to dwell.
I thought this
so if it offended you, I'm sorry if it offended you, but at the end of the day, I give $3 about him. None, zero.
Okay, well, obviously, some personal between you and her. I don't know. You choose to call pronouns whatever you choose to. I mean, we can't force people to recognize our pronouns, and I understand it's some personal between you and Maddie. So I'll leave it at that. Moving on to the next subject, Funky Dineva. Now, why was he's the cross-dresser. He's the man. I call him he. He's not.
They both are. They're tit for tat. Yeah.
But okay, we'll agree to disagree on Maddie. I call her a trans woman, and her.
Well, he got suspended from his position at Flop Soul because he apparently got mad at Claudia for bringing me up, and they exchanged words after the show, and he was put on pause because it's her show, and he can't be disrespecting his boss.
Okay, well, between me and you, Funky Dineva should have been canceled, not just from the show with Claudia and Fox. So, and I'll leave it at that. But did he have words with her because because he's friends with Maddie and you and Maddie has an issue? Is that why he got
No,
mad
no,
at?
no, 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 no. The only reason Maddie has an issue with me is because of Junkie Dineva. Junkie Dineva, man, I can't go through 6 years of history with you, man. You need to go on YouTube and just type in names and the stuff will come up.
Okay.
But
Well,
last
I was
week,
just
last week at the end of the video, I told it. Rewind this. I played it on here. Okay. Last week at the end of their flop soul, Claudia, they were talking about Nene Leakes and bringing Nene Leakes on. And you know that Claudia and Nene did not see eye to eye. Everybody know me and Nene Leakes are cool. Okay. When Duncan Dineva said we should have her on an entire show, Claudia got mad. And then she told Junkie Dineva, well, we need to bring Michelle Brown and Star Jones on the show. She was trying to make fun of them because they, was talking about her arch nemesis. And then fucking Dineva said, no, whatever, because of course, why would you bring up my whole name of his arch nemesis? And there's that. But you can rewind and watch it. Man, let me take some more calls. I appreciate you for calling in tonight.
Oh, okay. I thought you would just keep me on the panel.
Hold on. Okay,
Michelle, what the hell going on? Look, I gotta get on the camera for this. Michelle, what the hell going on, Michelle?
I don't know what's going
Michelle,
on. I'm just taking calls. What's going on?
I like red on you.
Thank
you.
Michelle,
what is going on? But you know what? You handled it very well. I give you that.
Okay.
I haven't look, Michelle, I just made it home. I'm gonna have to rewind the video, but I saw Riley was one of the topics. Riley looked damn good. What you think about it? I know
Riley
you are
amazing. Riley,
yeah, she do look good.
To lose weight, she should,
yeah, and I feel like Riley always been kind of ashamed of her weight. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I don't think she wasn't nothing wrong with it, to me, in my opinion. Okay. But yeah, you know what?
What?
Okay, Michelle. Yeah, but I'm just tripping on the last caller. But all right, you going to the Pantheon?
I might.
Yeah, please, because I got some more stuff I want to say
So
behind.
you just came on here just to ask me if I was going to the Pantheon.
I don't want to ask, and then you be like, I just talked about it. Rewind it, Mr. Motivate. I'm gonna go back and rewind it now, and if you want Pantheon, I'm gonna come over there.
Okay.
All right, love you. Bye bye.
All right, thanks, Mr. Motivation. Sister girl, your devices aren't connected. I see you back there. Hey, Techie.
Oh Lord, you would bring me on here. I'm just in the back.
Where you go?
Well, some people in the chat said to call to change the energy in the. I don't know. I guess because who was it? Vandrea called. I don't know what she was talking about. So, no, for real, because
Van said I don't know if Van is a male or female transgender, but Van said that they were offended because of me not honoring T.S. Madison's pronouns. And anybody who knows, I will honor anybody's pronouns except Dad knew.
What I was going to say, the stuff I told you, the reason why I came over here was because of the stuff from everybody else, what they were saying about you. So it was a lot of smear campaigning on their end that people don't even know nothing about.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you entitled to how you feel because of that was something that happened to you. It didn't happen to everybody else. So
right.
I mean, but anyway, Mr. Junkie Dineva, child, that thing should have been on.
Hold on. I can't hear you.
Huh?
Turn the thing on. Okay, we back. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say Mr. Junkie Dineva should have been off the live, off the flop soul or whatnot, because at the end of the day, you need a certain, appearance, public appearance, like an image and stuff like that. I don't think he is suitable to be on anyone's television the way that he looks.
Oh, how he be looking? What?
I don't know. Like he belongs.
He just be a little lotion.
No, he belong in a junkyard. Selling copper and aluminum foil and stuff like that. Like he like to steal things out of people's house. He like to steal the copper out of new builds and sell them for some, things.
Oh Lord.
Let us pray. But I'm just saying, I don't know. This is allegedly. Don't take my word for it. This is allegedly. I heard word on the street that he is the word on the street. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
He be looking disheveled. Oh.
Abysmal. That's yeah.
He just need a haircut.
No, because I told you when I looked at the last season of M2M Married to Madison, his hair looked funny looking.
Oh. I didn't see that. What episode he was on?
I don't know. He was getting his teeth fixed because the side of his mouth was gone. But he was funny looking. It looked like he had a Rachel Ray frying pan hit him in the back of the head and it's flat in the back.
Van called back. Do you want to talk to him?
Wow. Well, I guess.
You do?
Let's read this dude.
Can y'all be nice to each other this time?
I'm nice.
Van, you called back.
Okay, right. Well, shit. Well, here's the thing. You sound like this guy is really hating on the trans community and TS.
Oh.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Are you the same guy? Are you the same guy I talked to the other day that was on the panel?
No, I'm the one that boo-boo in the street. Yes, it's me.
Oh, I thought your voice sounded familiar. Then that explains your envy. Then, because like I said in the,
Are you really transgender? Because when you
I'm a hater on transgender, but he didn't want to admit that he was transgender to the last show.
Well, why would I?
Yeah. So my thing is now you want to pick and choose to be the victim when you feel like you want to be one.
I'm not being
one thing or you the other. So what are you?
I'm sorry.
What are you? What are you? What are you?
I mean, that's a broad and general question. Be specific.
Who is you? How about that? You understand that? Oh shit.
Who is that? Well, what do you? What do you? I told you I was a trans-identified person the other day.
Yeah, but I told you the show before you were coming hard at me, and then all of a sudden you say you were trans, and I'm like, well, now all of a sudden when we talking about homeboy, now you want to pull the victim card saying that, oh my God, I'm targeting transgender people. When I'm like, you just want to pull that card now so you can play victim.
No. Hey,
that's exactly what you're doing.
Are you female to male?
So, no. I'm the one that called the other day, man, Barney. I said,
no,
I'm a male.
saying when you say you're transgender, you were born female to male.
No. I'm a male, born male, and I'm a straight male transitioning to trans woman, not a gay male. So,
I'm so
confused.
I don't know why you want to believe
not transgender.
I'm sorry. I mean, I thought we were clear on that the other day. I'm a male. I was born male, never been gay. Don't have an attraction to men. But
okay, why is that even extra? Like, we don't want to know that. Just say that you're going to transition. No, ain't nobody try to describe what you're doing in your bedroom. No. Just say, okay, I'm a male that's transitioned over to a female.
Okay, I agree.
That's all you got to say.
Michelle, can you hear me?
Okay, I agree.
Look, man, y'all put that on pause for a second. Let me talk to sister girl for a second.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hey, sister girl.
Come on.
Thank you.
Hey, sister girl. How you doing, girl?
Hey.
Girl, nothing.
What you want to talk about?
Child, let's talk about anything but what they talking about.
Come on, come on. No, come on, sister girl. I'm listening. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, come on, let's listen.
Let's talk about anything but that.
What you got?
Okay, let's run it back. Where we started at. Who we started with?
Cynthia and Mike.
Cynthia and
Mike. Well, I think Cynthia trying to come back to the show, but I think she's gonna come back as a friend. I don't think she's gonna get her little peach back. She gonna come back as a little friend. We gonna see her on a few episodes, trying to weasel her way back in. And then her and Mike, we know he a hoe. He told her he was a hoe. He like women. He love women. All his friends is women. He told her that. She had to get used to that. Period. So, and she chose to have him as a little storyline, but it didn't work out for her. You know, she should have stayed with Peter. Should have stayed with Peter.
Thank you, Kendra. Kendra said he took the longest road to tell the truth. He loves to monopolize Michelle. It's annoying. Get to the point and stay on topic. Thank you.
Exactly.
Okay, well,
Okay, now what's next, Michelle? So Michelle, let's go to Patreon because I don't. It just. Yeah.
I go to
Let's go
Patreon tonight at what time? Is it? I go at 12:30. I go at 12:30.
Okay.
After we end this live, we're gonna end this live in 25 minutes. So I head over there. Thank you, sister.
Okay, well, all right.
You heard me.
You a man, bro. You a man. You a man, bro. You a man. You a man, bro. You a man.
I hate everybody.
okay, this obviously the person that just
Who
came
is
on
that?
have jokes. Okay. And I'm assuming that person's part of the gay male community as well, because, like I said, they have the most envy for trans women. So,
That looks like T.S. Madison's before picture. Hold on, let me Google it.
I mean, that's issue, but I'm gonna leave T.S. Madison issue alone because that's obviously personal between you and
It ain't nothing personal.
I mean, between you and her. I believe that I was just speaking up for the trans community in general.
Why
Not
are you speaking up for the whole community?
Which I am so confused about.
Did they nominate you?
Misgendering is.
Did they nominate you to speak up for the whole community?
That's what I'm talking about. Michelle, what I'm trying to say is I'm confused now because a night ago he was attacking gays about I don't mess with me, I'm blah blah blah, and then after the fact she want to come out and say that she's trans. So I'm kind of confused about what Van wants to do.
I think Van is a troll. Van is
a troll. His feet look like a troll too.
For instance, if Bruce Jenner was the only transgender, he was married to a woman, so obviously all trans people trans women didn't start off as gay men.
We ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that you came on here trying to attack gay people, then all of a sudden you want to say you transition over to a woman, and then all of a sudden
I have a question.
For the transgender, when you confused about your
I have a question.
You need to
let me ask
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm muting everybody. Let's let 1814 say something. Hey,
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Michelle, the person that is coming on that is saying that is it Van?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the name?
Yes, Van.
All right, they're saying that people or what was it, misgendering people?
Mm-hmm.
Do they not know the history of what you went through? Because I've been watching you for a very long time. So do they not know the history of what you went through with?
And that's what I said.
Madison?
And he was asking me about the history, and it was like, at the end of the day, I can't sit here and go through 6 years worth of trauma. Like, just Google it on the YouTube, and you will see like all
Right.
things.
The history of it is there when you sit back and someone who says that they're trans and that they're a real woman, but then every 15 seconds we have to hear that you have a dick, or you're a real woman, but then you're sitting up there and you're talking and degrading Black women or just women in general. You're misgendering as well. So I'm getting confused on exactly what is misgender, because it looked like it can go either way. Is where I think I'm getting lost in this. The history that you went through was beyond. I can't even use the word disgusting, because it was even further than that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's there for everyone to see. And then you have a right to defend yourself. So what are you supposed to do? Allow them to say whatever they want and how they feel about you, but you can't protect yourself. Is that what I'm hearing?
I agree.
I'm asking a question, because if we're going to have a real conversation, then I want to have a real conversation. You were attacked. You defend yourself. What are you supposed to do? Just sit there and take it?
Thank you.
Okay, Michelle,
Yes, go ahead, man.
if I can answer, I was asked questions by two different people. If I can answer without anyone interjecting again,
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
give I'm gonna give a clear, concise answer. First to the first gentleman who said I attacked the gay community a month ago just because I stated I'm a heterosexual.
That was
That's not
yesterday, not a month ago. Go ahead.
okay. If you could not cut me on, I didn't attack the gay community.
He lied.
Oh my goodness. Okay. By stating I'm heterosexual, if you want to call it attacking, we'll agree to disagree on that. You know, just by stating my preference. Just and I wouldn't think you're attacking the heterosexual community by stating that you're a proud member of the gay community. I wouldn't consider that attacking heterosexual community. But we'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. And to the other gentleman who said, I don't know if he was addressing me or you, Michelle, but he was talking about what is misgendering. It's T.S. Madison.
I wasn't addressing Michelle because she knows the history. I was addressing you.
Okay,
Amen.
well, okay, well, if I could finish without it. Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
You're welcome.
Like I said, a few minutes ago, I told Michelle, obviously that's something personal between her and Maddie. So I understand. I'm not, and no, to answer your question, Michelle, the trans or whoever asked, the trans community didn't nominate me to speak up for. I was just stating that for many trans people, probably most, I could safely say most, misgendering is problematic. But, you know, I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody or, you know, keep an argument going on. I'm just stating. But I know this is all about satire and having fun. And no, we shouldn't be so upset.
The question that was asked by 1814 was that when someone who considers themselves trans misgenders another person, a woman who was born woman, and calling me a man, like, is that
right?
Not
a problem?
Like,
exactly. Why is that not a problem?
Problematic.
Is that a question for me?
Yes, it is.
You brought up misgendering.
Okay, well, if I could answer, yes, that's problematic as well. So if a trans person is calling a born woman man or a born man a woman, if they don't choose to be referred that, yes, it's problematic as well. Of course, I'm not saying trans community is above reproach and can't be criticized as well. I mean, trans women, especially, say nasty things about biological women all the time, and I don't agree with that. I don't, of course. Now I do. Well, I don't want to get off in a tangent or a rabbit hole, but I'll just say yes to answer simply your question. It's a
Let's move on. I think we've devoted enough time to.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to get a better understanding because it seemed like it was going a little bit one-sided, and like I said before, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
it has to be fair. If it's not going to be fair, then the game doesn't even need to be played.
You're right.
Okay. In conclusion, yes, if the person who's being misgendered, whatever their biology is, if it's offensive to them, yes, it's offensive. So, you know.
So then what you can do with that, Mr. Van, is take that energy of what you just said and go over there and give it to T.S. Madison.
Amen.
Well, Maddie,
because that's where it started. Go check the history. That's where it started.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I understand. Like I said, that's between her and Michelle. I was just stating in general about the trans community.
And it would have stayed between her and Michelle had she not taken it to a platform.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand. That was between me and him because at the end of the day, I don't know this person. Never met this person. I'm sitting here reporting on him just like I'm reporting on Ime Udoka, Mase, Kanye, Sheree, like anybody else. And so because he didn't like what I had to say, he's been stalking me ever since. But you want
to be a part of Hollywood.
And try to drag me.
Yeah.
You want to be a part of Hollywood, but you don't want the criticism that's going to come along with it. Then you need to find another line of work. Go back to hooking.
And another thing, Michelle did not start any of this because, like I said before, the reason how I found out about Michelle was because of them on that other platform, and that's how I got over here to Michelle because of them. So she didn't start anything.
Okay. Exactly. So at the end of the day, We're going to let Michelle have her say, and she has the right to protect herself. And that energy can go to T.S. Madison, and maybe he can find some truth in that'll work for him, because it ain't going to work over here.
Okay, that's fine. And like I said, that's a situation between her and Matt.
That same smoke to all these men who call him a nigga in a wig. Okay, like Corey and everybody else.
Hello.
I didn't go that low. I was listening to them over there. You know what I'm saying? So keep that same.
Well, you know what, Michelle?
So
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, T.S. Madison was born a man. We understand that there is a transition happening, but the only thing is, his transition is not going to be complete. Did he or did he not say he was not getting his dick removed? Did he or did he not say that?
He has a
Sir, what's
fan.
what's your name again, sir?
1814. It's right there. I'm pretty sure that you can see it. It should be visible.
Okay, Mr. 1814.
Yes.
According to the medical industry, the World Professional Association of Transgender
That
Health
is not going to work with me, because when you came out of your mother, you was one or the other. That's not going to work with me. The
Okay, so
medical book
obviously
and all that is not going to work with me. When I came out of my mother, I was born a man. I can change it all day long, but the fact of the matter is, I am what I came out. The rest being changed is me doing it myself. There's no medical. There was no medical book. There was no medical book in the room when my mother pushed me out.
Okay, of course we acknowledge what we were born as. We're not saying we were born.
Okay, well then you can't. Well then you can't use the medical book with me. Use that with somebody else.
1814.
Let's move on. Van is clearly trolling. He's trying to get a reaction. He's being,
Yeah, he belongs over
right now.
Go over and audition for Bros. Go do that.
For me.
Hey, 1814. Listen. All of a sudden, he's a spokesperson for the trans community. The last live, he was attacking gay people, talking something. Oh, I don't sleep with men. Blah blah blah. I only talk to women. I don't talk to gay men. Now all of a sudden, he come out as a trans woman, and now he want to be the spokesperson of a trans woman.
Well, you know what? He can be a spokesperson all day long. I don't see his face on any billboard being nominated for that. Like I'm not going to see T.S. Madison being nominated for no awards.
We don't want to see his face.
I've been down with
not
the
as an extra.
I've been down with that situation where we still talking about Maddie. I mean.
Let's move on from everything. Thank you, Van. Thank you, Tech Z. Thank you, 1814, for calling. I'm going to end this stream in just a moment.
Yes, ma'am. Michelle, we're here for you. We're not letting them do that to you. We're here for you.
I appreciate it, 1814. Good night, you guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
so this is just going to be happening every 45 working days, huh? Oh my goodness. I literally just popped in here so I could help you.
Hey, Locker.
Hey, how are you doing, Michelle?
Good.
Hey, Latosha.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Locker.
Y'all need to run through this quick. We got 10 minutes.
Right, because I'm so mad, Michelle.
I just wanted to give some fresh tea. Well, I don't know how fresh it is.
Wait, let Locker go first. She was patiently waiting. Go ahead, Locker.
Okay, so I don't know how fresh this tea is, but are you aware that Candice Dillard and Portia Williams had some kind of, I don't know if it was an actual altercation, but something went down that was very, very bad apparently between them two at the their girls trip?
Oh yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just came in to say that in hopes that I was going to break that thing up, but it's already stopped anyway. So hopefully we're not going to have that subject repeat itself like tomorrow and the day after.
Because that wasn't my, you know, I did 3, 6, 7, 8 topics today, and that wasn't one of them. So let's talk about it on Patreon. Maybe we can talk about it on the
exactement. But yeah, that's it. No, honestly, and I just wanted to say, like, in regards to Cynthia and her Mike situation, I feel like she got a little bit too overexcited, a little bit too quickly with that relationship, over publicizing it. And I feel like sometimes those things do have a negative impact on relationships. And I do find it very interesting that she suddenly now has made up with Kenya. That's very bizarre considering how their friendship kind of dwindled down, you know, after the girls trip, after how Kenya treated her and everything. And now that she might potentially, obviously we don't know, it's a 50-50 situation, she might potentially be single. Now Kenya's back in her life, you know. It's, I don't know, it's bizarre, but I'm sure we're going to find out soon enough.
Together some. You see Manetta, Kandi got Manetta and Kenya over there. I haven't seen Cynthia over her house, whatever yet, but it's interesting to see. Like they're trying to form their little groups.
So another situation to kick another person out, basically, because that's the only time it benefits them really and truly. So the target being Marlo. Potentially Sheree as well.
Yep. And if Marlo and Portia form alliance, that's, you know, that's it.
Oh, yeah. That's all I have to say, Michelle. That's all I have to say, darling.
Thank you a lot, guys. See you over on Patreon.
See you on Patreon. Right. See you later, Tasha. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
what you mad about?
I'm mad because I was just getting ready to come over to you and finally got you, right? And I was actually awake. And my cousin called, so I got interrupted. So that's why I'm just now coming on here. But I wanted to say that first I'm gonna talk about I'm just the last few ones I wasn't able to come on here unfortunately live. I had to listen to them afterwards, and I'm just trying to figure out why are all these people every time you mention how you feel about a certain thing, whether it was the movie from the other day or we talk, why they keep coming at you and want to expose who they are? Like, so what? You got the right to feel how the hell you feel.
Did you notice though? I literally read Sandra Rose's post.
Right.
Like, I was like, because I'm lazy, I'm gonna read this here, blah 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 blah, and I still get the, I don't know, child.
You know, I think what frustrates me is that the LGBTQ community wants you to accept all of their things or how they feel, but you can't have your own opinion about stuff. Like, come on, like we still are in the USA, we still are America, we still have our own thoughts and feelings. Doesn't mean that we're against you, but we just feel how we feel. So why are you trying to condemn me or trying to make a point and all this kind of, like, that's a BS to me. That's number one. Number two, let's talk about Cynthia. I don't think, from my perspective and what I've seen, even when, you know, I never really fed into the Cynthia Mike thing. It almost felt to me like it was forced. It's like she had something to prove, because I remember back when her and Peter and the wedding and all that, it was a known thing that she was like almost like a runaway bride, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I mean, is that what you remember, or am I making this up?
What, she was a runaway bride from where?
Yeah, it was like she was like scared to get married, or always was scared to commit, or she had like, no, not so much to Mike, but just like she never.
Oh, in general.
Yeah, in general, like it's not really her thing, but it's almost like with him, she has something to prove to herself. It didn't really seem like it was like, you know, people words and their actions is different, but I just like she was just doing a little bit too much to try to prove. I don't think she's trying to prove so much to us that she was to herself.
I just think she, you know, Cynthia hit her 50s and
Cynthia is just not the marrying type, and she need to be like Oprah in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. But quit trying to marry.
Like she moving on too fast. Like
Yeah.
she was, I don't know, but you know, it's just me on the outside looking in. I don't know what that woman doing, but you know, I get back with Leon. Leon might not want her.
I think we both are past that, honestly.
On the other team. I just thought that.
What? Who on the other team?
Leon. You didn't think that? I don't know. He might be. I don't
know, because I don't really see that much besides him.
You know, like Prince. Leon to me go both ways. Like Leon got that. Ooh, I just love everybody look. You know.
He might. I don't know. Oh my goodness. But anywho, I just wanted to talk about that, Michelle. I miss you, girl. I'm so sorry. I've just been missing you. I've been all over the place, but
no worries.
I know. Well, whenever you come back on Patreon, hopefully I'll be able to be up.
I'll be on tonight in about 5-10 more minutes.
Okay, all right. See you over there. All right, bye bye.
You heard me.
You a man, bro?
Reveal yourself, child. Reveal yourself before I do it. You really just gonna hang up? Not you a man, bro. I can't take y'all no more. I ain't gonna tell y'all who it was. I tell the Patreon who it was, but I'm not gonna tell. I saw who it was. By the way, your secret is safe for me for now, troll. Anyway, thank y'all. Thank you to everybody who contributed to the stream. This has been fun. We had several different topics today. We had a lot of people in the chat today. We got my dog waking up. He woke up when he heard me hit this table. We talked about several things. So rewind the video. We talked about Funky Dineva, aka Junkie Dineva, being suspended from Fox Soul's TGIF and why. We talked about Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill possibly being separated. We talked about Riley Burruss, Kandi Burruss' daughter, her dramatic weight loss. We talked about Sheree and Martel showing up, honey. We talked about Ime Udoka's white mistress, Twitter banning Kanye, Mase and Diddy, and Mr. Manhand's Madison. We talked about so many things. It was a very entertaining show, and I actually appreciate all of you who tuned in. So go ahead and like this video, please, and thank you before you leave. And if you are not a member of my Patreon, it's patreon.com, iamATLien. Head on over there, $5, child, $5 to be a part of this after show we're about to go into. And I will see you guys in the next video. Good night.
Y'all know I ain't got no money. I'm not
She's
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
This
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business. Okay.
No, we came in business right. I was 2007.
You've been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
Oh my God, I am not.
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightFromTheA.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
There you go. There you go.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi, and you know, you watching StraightFromTheA.com.